I mean, it's always morning in summer, right? But what's up? I'm Mr. Fun Guy. Nice to see everybody tonight. Welcome to Hype Night. GM to all the GMers, the rejects, Clubhouse fam, Unify, what's up? Um, GM to all of our uh, base fam, our brand new familia on base chain EVM. For those of you guys who don't know, it's a layer 2 Ethereum blockchain. Um, but what's up to Solana too? You guys sometimes pay attention to us. Not a whole lot, because if you did, you'd realize we're, we're connecting everybody now. So tonight, we got a special hype night for you guys. We're going to go ahead and start with some dope beats by our one and only Revolutionize. Shout out to you, Rev. Thanks for the music. And I'm gonna let people know we are live. Just jam out for a bit.
In the valley of rejection, we stand alone. Facing the world, hearts turn to stone. But in crypto's realm, a new dawn breaks. A community forms, forging our own stakes. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew. Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Through the ups and downs, in the market's wild swings, we've learned to adapt to the world that crypto brings. Together we stand in this decentralized sphere, a testament to resilience for all to hear. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew. Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Through the ups and downs, in the market's wild swings, we've learned to adapt to the world that crypto brings. Together we stand in this decentralized sphere, a testament to resilience for all to hear. In the blockchain's embrace, we chart our course, navigating tides with unyielding force. From coins to tokens, we've seen it all. In this crypto clubhouse, we'll never fall. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew. Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place.
Let's freaking go.
In the valley of rejection, we stand alone. Facing the world, hearts turn to stone. But in crypto's realm, a new dawn breaks. A community forms, forging our own stakes. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew. Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Through the ups and downs, in the market's wild swings, we've learned to adapt to the world that crypto brings. Together we stand in this decentralized sphere, a testament to resilience for all to hear. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew. Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Change embrace, we chart our course, navigating tides with unyielding force. From coins to tokens, we've seen it all. In this crypto clubhouse, we'll never fall. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place.
Nice.
In the blockchain's embrace, we chart our course, navigating tides with unyielding force. From coins to tokens, we've seen it
Yes.
all.
What's up, world boss? What's
In
up?
this crypto
Yo, yo,
clubhouse,
motherfucker.
we'll never
How's it going,
fall.
dude?
We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place.
All right. All right, all right, all right. What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday evening. Welcome to Hype Night, episode number 3 on the reboot of the reboot. Jacked up, man. I saw that World Series merch that you posted in chat there, man. Very, very sexy. Very sexy indeed. Look at that. Yeah, for those of you guys who didn't know, I'll show you real quick. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna. That didn't work. That's funny. I'll just do this. Boom. For those of you guys who don't follow baseball, the Blue Jays are in the World Series, and we do have a few Canadian fam in the group. So, grats to you Blue Jay fans out there. I do gotta say though, ha 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 to all to all the Yankees fans out there. Oh, Bella, come on, Bells, don't mess with Eddie. They're messing with my kiddo. Puppy dogs are being silly. Ah, dude, missed the. You need the alpha. There's so much freaking alpha, you guys. The alpha is insane right now. For those of you guys who haven't kept up with what we're doing over at the Rejects, for those of you guys, not always on Web3, or even if you might not always just be paying attention to what the Rejects are doing, or Mr. Fun Guy's always doing shit, and you just kind of wait for the big stuff to happen. My dogs are playing with their toys. Anyway, we just pushed base chain integration completely live throughout the Clubhouse, which means if you go, not only do we launch the cred token's launched now, you can access the rejected idol booster cards. These guys, it takes a couple seconds for whatever IPFS has been going on right now, but it's all been a little funky. But yeah, we got our own ERC 1155 contract for the NFTs. We've got our own ERC 20 token contract for the actual cred token. We've got the only I do have to take care of this part right here, because it's not showing an accurate value for cred held in your wallet, but it does let you connect your base wallet. It lets you go through, have a profile. It lets you stake your base NFTs. There's a few different projects I've already pushed live. I did mint one of these guys, little bangers I hear are pretty cool. Excuse me. Smoked a big old dab before I went live here, so might be still clearing a little out. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna start teasing this a little bit. Rejects on bass. I'm thinking about doing a whole pixel collection myself, right? We've got pixel jammers. I haven't put the whatchamacallit up, the hype up for it yet. Um, any NFT, ERC 721 or 1155 on base is able to add their project, which is the NFT contract address, right? You put that contract address in there, and it will. Oh, man, I tell you, we have global cross chain chat live now, too. That's going to blow your freaking mind. Look at that. It even gives you. Yeah, you can see that there. Soul, bass. Um, you get to pick your communities, like which community you want to talk to, whatever, chat with. But the crazy part is the second you push that live or you submit your project, it goes live in here too. So you're able to actually have a dedicated community chat. Yeah, bro, beast like nonstop building. Um, so anyway, tonight I'm excited. I'm excited. Like there's so much going on. I've upgraded our stats page. I've upgraded the community page a little bit. That still needs more work. Um, GM Life's not live on here, but we do have Rejected Idol and Rumble's both live. There's so freaking much to unpack tonight. So without a whole bunch of further ado, my plan is. Oh, I don't have. Interesting, huh? I guess I'll have to open up Steam. F you, Steam. Don't need that. So what we're gonna do, we're going to set up a no worries, Gob. Gob can't make it. Yeah, Gob can't join us today, but he'll be here on Saturday. That's no biggie. But yeah, so we're gonna do things a little bit differently tonight. That's kind of where I was starting to go with things. Normally, I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna do some ooh, Mass Effect is up to 92% off, huh? No, I don't play video games. That would be silly for me to buy video games. I don't play them. I just make them now. Yeah, I'm gonna put on some marbles on stream. All right. So how it's gonna work tonight? We're gonna do a little bit of everything, I'm gonna try my best to stay on topic and kind of flow between different things as much as possible because I want badly to get the word out now. So if you guys can tell look at that platform. Go clubhouse.io. Check it out right now. See what I've built. You can, if you're on Solana or Base Chain, use it. F around. I'll put uh, there's already some stuff live. Both on both Base and Sol under Rejected Rumbles. Gamified raffles, man. Jump into Rejected Idol, mint a couple booster cards. I'll start to show you guys a little bit more, just how it all works and how it all, like just everything here over the next few next like what couple hours is kind of the goal. But in between showing you guys this stuff, what I want to do desperately is I want to invite people up to chat in our Discord. You're more than welcome to jump into, I'll even put a link on the Twitch side of stuff. If you're watching via Twitter or X, you can look in my profile and there should be a link. In the rejects profile, there should be a link to go to our Discord. If you're not already, not already a member, this only has a 7-day time limit on it. So, but I'll cancel that. Multi-stream. Boom. All right. So jump into our Discord. Feel free to jump. You might have to register. No, I forget. It's been a while. But say hi in Good Vibes chat if you're not able to access our VChill chat. Because you're not a holder, I'll give you access while we're live here. But what I want to do is I want to invite people up to want to ask questions. If you're a founder, you want to use the platform, jump up. Like, let me show you some stuff. Let me onboard you. I'd love to do that live. That's honestly, I feel that'd be a fun way. That's funny. I feel it'd be a fun way to do it. By just direct one by one, get to know me. Let me get to know you guys. Whether you're a community mod, founder, whatever, even just a community member. Of any project on Solana or Base, jump up. Let's talk. Let me show you some cool shit and give you an NFT and give you some access to to the platform and stuff and show you how it works. I want to open that up. So really what I'm going to do is I've got, I think I own personally over, I want to say about 11 to 12% of the OG reject collection. So what I want to do is open up the offer to a free OG reject from my own wallet, from my own collection. DCing over 2.5, almost 3 years now. Let me onboard you to the rejects. Let me get you a good PFP, some rejected tokens, show you how the platform works, and we'll have some fun tonight. I'm also going to be going ahead and giving away at least one NFT. I might start off with a couple GMers today, which actually I am. I am going to start off with a couple GMers because one of the big things I'll be officially announcing over the next couple days, probably tops, is more details about the Pixel GMers mint. And right off the bat, if you can tell, we're already on Base Chain and Solana. Solana's done with the mint. We've already have over 4,000 Pixel GMers. What I've done is we've generated 400,000 Pixel GMers. I've done the art myself. 400,000 NFTs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch roughly 4,000 on each chain the first 99 additional chains that we go live on. Really, really, really excited for that, just because that's going to be It's going to give us the ability to have that deeper connection to the roots of the GMers, along with give the clubhouse a lot more of a centered focus on GM life specifically. As I start to build that out, the clubhouse is going to have a lot of focus on people using GM life because it connects to absolutely, or will connect to absolutely every other part of the clubhouse pretty much. You'll get bonus points for minting. You'll get, or experience and stuff for minting. You'll get experience for playing rumbles and playing the arcade games and playing idle and just logging in, interacting with the different Twitter accounts. You get experience and rewarded for all these different functions, and the whole purpose is to reward the engagement reward. Like the more you hang out and be a part of the fun, the more you'll get. So let's do a leap. At the gate, fear of heights. Ooh, the laboratory. Most people live through this one, it looks like. Cool. Not super long. Let's do this guy. What's up, John Z? How's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. Happy Wednesday night. Exclamation mark play, guys. Jump on it. If you're on the Twitch side, you can play. Just in chat, that's all you gotta do is type in exclamation mark play, and it'll let you in. Unfortunately, it only works with Twitch, so I'm not able to do anything super fancy across X and YouTube. But it c'est la vie. Shit happens with that kind of stuff. But there we go. See, John Z got in there. Exclamation mark play worked for him. So off the top right there, we've got, I'm gonna do 2 winners on this, so hopefully we get at least a couple more people in on this. I'm gonna do 2 Pixel GMer winners for this, and we'll see how many people we get in for, depends on which numbers I pick for the winners, as far as like what place you come in, that kind of thing. While we're doing that, looks like I'm playing some sort of a MMORPG or something right there, huh? Crazy. But what we're gonna do is let's hype this up a little bit. Let's start tagging people. Figure, one by one, we will go ahead and bring people in, man. That's kind of, because at this point, really the way I look at it, there is not a single project that's running right now that has done what we've done. There's one other project that, group that I noticed, that built something very similar to the Clubhouse. They're cross-chain. I want to say it was an EVM project, and yeah, it seemed to like it just kind of folded on itself. It didn't go anywhere. But I see there's a few people watching, so if you're watching and you're on Twitch or if you're able to go over to Twitch, exclamation mark play. I do have multiple pixel GMers I'm giving away, along with OG rejects, and who knows, if I get enough people playing games, I'll give away, I mean, I can give away hundreds of NFTs if I want. So the more people that jump in, if we had 150 people playing a game of marbles, I'd be giving out 20 prizes. So like, let's go. Jump on in, guys. If you, Johnsy knows, my my streams are generally the best chance for people to win something. Um, I'm always giving fun stuff away. So I sent that out, I think. And then we're going to, let's also say hi. That's not the one I want. Yeah, that's what I want. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Cans of hype. That's right. I forgot about those almost. Uh, Man, do I still? I think I still have those. I mean, obviously I still have them, but like the actual um OG art. It's somewhere. Oh well. But what I can show you guys, some killer. That's a silly. It didn't really. It was the rejects going interstellar. Yeah, some pixel GMers, some of the basic ones, but you know, some decent little PFPs. You have 20% of them. Yeah, so the cool part is I actually I'm gonna be able to do anything I want still with MFG Universe, and I still want to do the whole concept where of what I was originally creating. And the best part with the Clubhouse is I can add stuff to it whenever I want. So that'll come out eventually. I'm still excited for that project. I just got a 10 out of 50. That's crazy. Yeah, those are some pretty cool little animated hype cans though. Let's see. Um, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Uh, we only got the one so far. We only got Jonesy. Make wax great again. Man, I don't know if I want to build on wax though. I kind of just want to pull all the NFT for like the data that I've done and relaunch stuff on Solana. Like let my platform, or I can just build a platform, like expand the Clubhouse to wax also, and that way it's all usable. I don't know. Your marbles odds, yeah, your marble odds are pretty dope. You're That's funny. Come on, guys, we got multiple prizes. Jump on in for a chance to win some NFTs here. Um, yeah, yeah, we've got quite a bit of awesomeness set up here with um. So you don't watch this. This is the coolest part. Like it's that easy to switch back and forth between Solana. Oh, that one didn't work. The Soul side didn't work. What? have to figure that part out. That's not a big deal. Profile image is little quirks and stuff back and forth with getting it all pushed live on the new server, versus oh no, it shows on here. Interesting. It just didn't show me on Soulside. But then it showed there. That's funny. Like, it must be yeah, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out though. See, it's the whole, the fun part about the dev side stuff is keeps you keeps you on your toes trying to figure stuff out the way that you want to, set up just the right way, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I mean, like, we've got a little bit of everything live. It is really cool being able to mint 20 NFTs at a time, and it's like that very, very quick. I'm almost out of Ethereum on this, but I can show you how fast it is to mint 20. Oh, weird. I might need to fix that part. That looks wrong. Did I ever get that partnership? No. Nope. I was I thought I was gonna get a bunch of boxes, and no. I don't see World Boss in there. It's just you in here. You're the only one in. I don't see World Boss, so he might have fallen asleep already. But I see 16 people watching. The thing is people will be watching on Twitter side as well. So yeah, we kind of, we get a little bit of back and forth of the viewers. Let's see here. Let me put up a fuzzy song. Join the fun, let's be free. In the club where you wanna be. Lights are flashing all around. Dance to the beat, feel the sound. I'm the king. Yeah, jump on in Twitch if you guys want to have a chance to win on marbles, because we got one person on. I saw it was Saturday with Gray Man. Gray ended up winning both games. He was the only person that played. King of the Clubhouse, that is me. It is fuzzy, can't you see? You, the party's here to play. Dance the night away. In my kingdom, you will say, just enjoy and sway. Mr. Fun Guy said, give for your fire, it gone far. All around, dance to the beat, feel the sound. I'm the king, I wear the crown. No one can bring me down. King of the Clubhouse, that is me. It is fuzzy, can't you see? Can't you see? Step inside, the music's loud. Feel the energy of the crowd. Can't you see? 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 Stepping inside, the music's loud. Feel the energy of the crowd. Groove those moves, don't be shy. Under the disco sky, king of the Clubhouse, that is me. It is fuzzy, can't Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and post some links for you guys. I'd appreciate if you guys are able to help a brother out and help raid that with me, or for me, I should say. But thank you, Fuzzy Cow. I appreciate the music, brother. Let's go on over and listen to more of the Funk House from Revolutionize. Nice. Yeah.
In the valley of rejection, we stand alone, facing the world, hearts turn to stone. But in crypto's realm, a new dawn breaks, a community forms, forging our own state. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected
Hi, Bella. Yeah.
Together we stand in this decentralized sphere, a testament to resilience for all to hear. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes of something new.
So hopefully you guys can see those different links. Otherwise, if you're on X, I know you can go to my main page and you can see the different posts that I'm making live right now. But yeah, it's time. It's really just time to start getting loud. You know, people need to finally see what we built. So,
Crypto Clubhouse will never fall. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. In the blockchain's embrace, we chart our course, navigating tides with unyielding force. From coins to tokens, we've seen it all. In this crypto clubhouse, we'll never fall. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Yeah, yeah. Not just investors, we're the crypto crew, navigating tides with unyielding force. From coins to tokens, we've seen it all. In this crypto clubhouse, we'll never fall. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place.
I gotta find something, something funny. Yeah, I'll do the dunk on them.
In the valley of rejection, we stand alone, facing the world, hearts turn to stone. But in crypto's realm, a new dawn breaks. A community forms, forging our own stakes. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place.
Oh, Nick.
Through the ups and downs in the market's wild swings, we've learned to adapt to the world that crypto brings. Together we stand in this decentralized sphere, a testament to resilience for all to hear. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. In the blockchain's embrace, we chart our course, navigating tides with unyielding force. From coins to tokens, we've seen it all. In this crypto clubhouse, we'll never fall. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. In the valley of rejection, we stand alone, facing the world, hearts turned to stone. But in crypto's realm, a new dawn breaks. A community forms, forging a whole
All right.
space. We're not
Man, we still
the crypto crew.
only got you and me here, John Z. What is up?
No more in this digital space.
Who else wants to play marbles? Exclamation mark plays. All you guys got to do to type it in. I mean, just type it in.
Through the ups and downs in the
Yeah,
wild swing,
definitely still gonna be quiet startings, I think. Which it's all right. It's about consistency and making sure people see what we've built is the biggest thing. So not everybody might be on Twitch, which is fine. If you've been paying attention, you're more than welcome to jump into Discord with me. Ask any questions about the platform. I'm in the voice chill chat right now. Jump into our Good Vibes channel and ask for access if you're not, a member of the server already. Pretty sure it's a holders only thing, so I don't know if anybody is even when Discord uses Twitch. I mean, people in Discord aren't chatting, so it's still quiet. Which, like I said, it's not a big deal. I'm just trying to make sure people know I'm back to doing the hype nights again, and it'll take probably a few weeks till people start to get into the groove with it. But like I said, it's really just about consistency and getting the word out until as more people get in, and we start filling up the events and whatnot. I should let the Stack Fly guys know.
From coins to tokens, we've seen it all. In this crypto clubhouse, we'll never fall. In the valley of rejection, we stand alone, facing the world, hearts turn to stone. But in crypto's realm, a new dawn breaks. A community forms, forging our own stakes. We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew, rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Through the ups and downs We're not just investors, we're the crypto crew. Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. Through the ups and downs in the
Founders jams, that would be dope.
we've learned to adapt to the world that crypto brings. Together we
I mean,
stand in this decentralized sphere.
you know, it wouldn't hurt to throw that idea out to Rev, because Revolutionize would do that for us for sure. And man, if you founders, so I'll show you guys something here. I'll show you guys something. A little bit of info, a little bit of hype, if you might. So just the quick outline of the breakdown. Solana side alone, half of the actual fees that come in go back towards building the economy, back towards support the token price, the NFT prices, all that, building the extra prize pools and the giveaways and all that fun stuff, right? But if you see that 30% for the founders, right? Now, when you start looking at the cross-chain flow of how things work, founders still get that 30%. So if we're live on, man, what if we were live on 100 full, like, Cred is specifically built to go out to 100 chains, 10 million tokens per chain up to 100. We got 1 billion tokens minted, no more. They're already minted, it's maxed, right? Even if we're able to whitelist this platform for even 4 or 5 projects per chain, then we can get even a couple thousand people on each chain using this. If we had 50,000 total users platform wide, just once a day, doing something small, the payout, the weekly payouts would be insane. You gotta think, the goal for this platform is to be as scalable as possible to as many users as possible. That's part of the reason why I came up with the Cred token. The rejected tokens still serve Solana 100%, and we will even be able to add the Cred token to Solana to give us a liquidity pool, something for the current rejected holders to use, or current Cred holders to switch, like, trade back and forth, right? Connecting cross-chain liquidity through an omni-chain token that'll be paired up with Ethereum across the board elsewhere. Like, you know, if that makes sense, we're about to create so many different layers of and different sections of liquidity pools and interwebbed connections with this token, with this Cred token. And no, yeah, fuck Meteora, dude. You heard about that, huh? No, it's not me. It's not Meteora. It's actually I'd have to double check. I want to say it Layer X or something like that. I have to double check and figure out which platform it was that I'm already that I'm using their protocol for how I minted the token. So it allowed me, like, it allows you to activate that token and from, like, that specific contract and connect it between the chains using their protocol. So it's really neat. And then, yeah, I'll be able to use their same tech to create LPs and stuff like that. So essentially, I should be able to build all my own tools for this and have practically zero cost behind like all this implementation. All this tech should be pretty much zero cost out of pocket. Just a few minutes of my time. So it's kind of like we've definitely have a huge major level up here. But as you can see though, 30% founders get a hold onto that. This 25%, that's for each chain. So base chain, 25% of all the fees that come through on base, 25% of that goes back into the cred token, LP expansion, and then maybe NFT buybacks for prizes. We do have 10% that goes directly to prizes as well, but the buybacks are mainly focused on the token. But you never know. Like, you might, like maybe we need extra prizes because we're the economy's going that well. Whatever. 5% gets to go back to the rejects. So even the OGs, everything else, I'm talking rejected token buybacks. I'm talking NFT sweeps, stuff like that. It's just extra layers, just giving more value back cross chain the whole time as we continue to build all this out. We'll be spending 10% marketing and 20% comes back to the team, and that's because there's going to be an actual team soon. Once stuff starts moving, we will have a team. Or I should say I'll have a team that I'll be able to afford, because we'll have income, and that'll allow me to pay somebody money, and I'll be getting paid too at that point, which is nice. Real quick up, I've got me and John Z into this game, you guys. Me and John Z, 21 people watching. If you're on Twitch, or if you're able to get on Twitch, check it out. I am Tim 2. What's up? I'm Tim 2. Let's go, bro. Good to see you, brother. Hell yeah. That is awesome. Alright, I gotta take a piss like a racehorse here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit extra music. I'm gonna pee quick. I'm gonna refresh my drink. And I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. They're scared. Don't be scared. All right. All right. Much better. Much better. Exclamation mark play, guys. Get on into the giveaway. I've got Pixel GMers, two winners, two winners for the NFTs. Art done by myself, yours truly. Oh man, so this shit's called DS11. DS11, right? Oh, you can't see that very well. Man, oh well. It is like so Minnesota God, what are the cannabis cup that we just had a few weeks ago over at Surly Brewing? My buddy won it with this bud specifically. So I've been enjoying that. No complaints here, cause holy shit. Super sticky. Super icky. It reeks. And it tastes amazing. And my lady's back there smoking too. Let's go. Exclamation mark play, guys. If you want a chance to win. If you don't play, you can't win. All right. Let's All right, well, I got my two winners. Let's see who wins. I'm gonna do just for shits and giggles though. The goal is just to be the biggest loser out of the three of us. All right, you guys. So I'll give you a chance. Nobody dies on this one, so I'll give you guys a chance to be the biggest loser, and then I'll give out a couple pixel jammers for you guys. We're gonna follow John Z. Excuse me. She gets me. It knows. It knows who I am. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this or not. Oh yeah, you can see that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good picture. Yeah, that's some live rosin. That's what I was smoking before I jumped on stream. And then this is called Turple Rain. Turple. This guy's there are a lot of smaller buds, but ooh, there you go. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, they're Minnesota strains. Yep. The flower is I want to say it was he went by the Dad Man or something like that. Nice. Tim got the biggest death loser. Good job, Tim. Um, yeah, well, both of them are Minnesota strains. So the same grower, the DS11 or whatever, and this Turple Rain. Yeah, he's Minnesota, and I met his brother at a trucker festival. So, yeah, you guys both won. Good job, guys. Good job. I'm proud of you. But yeah, this Turple Rain, like the flavor, it's fucking, oh, it's good stuffs, man. It's good stuffs. Well, you guys both won, just like that, huh? Let's find. Let's find what's on that race menu. Do something else. Ooh, coils of power. Let's do a death race, huh? Let's try this one. This music.
Rising from the ashes in something new. Rejected no more in this digital space. We found our home in this crypto place. In the world of crypto, we found our place. A haven of hope for the rejected race. Welcome to the Clubhouse.
Partaking? I mean, if you're ever towards my neck of the woods, like, I got you. Swing by. I'll hook you up. I got you a couple of gifts. don't even worry about it. I might be able to even yeah. We just gotta figure out getting together one of these days, John Z, and yeah, I got gifts. I got gifts. Yeah, boy. Exclamation mark play, guys. I didn't say that out loud, but so the question from I'm Tim 2 there was what's this music? This is courtesy of Revolutionize, OG Reject. Been around for a hot minute. Good fam. He made these a while ago, and I like to play those. I like to play the one from Fuzzy. I like to play the Rejected Empire hype music from Retrospect. Yeah, it's Revolutionized, but Retrospect is also another guy who's been making stuff too. So, yeah, all three of these guys have made some nice music for us. Good people, good people. So yeah, that's the story behind the music. Exclamation mark play gets you into the game. So jump into the game. Don't not jump into the game. This is possibly a death race, so it'd be cool to get a few people in. I did do a bunch of tags and whatnot throughout X here. Bro Bass. He just like at least liked what I responded to him, so you know, shout out to Bro Bass. What's up? But yeah, consider all jam music on the computer crowd. Nice. There you go. Your old jam music, huh? I've been I've been stuck listening to either 70s funk or like going off the deep end, listening to like Widespread, you know, or looking up some old Bob Dylan or some I've been okay, Widespread. Fuck yeah, dude. Why Amazon Prime Music added like I don't know how many hundreds of their live albums over from like I want to say at least the early 90s, mid 90s up through recent. Cool shit, man. Mo. I'm trying to think of who Mo is off the top of my head. Motown? I don't know. My brain farted there for a sec, but yeah, Widespread's like all. Sometimes I'll listen to some Frog Leg. They're not playing no more. Once in a while, and I'll listen to some Cheese or some old Dead music. You know what? The biggest thing for me though is it needs to have a full live album that I can just put on and enjoy at least a good 2 to 3 hours straight. I don't want there to be a whole lot of set breaks. Part of the reason Mo is a jam band. Okay, I'll check out Mo. Widespread, widespread. Right? You can put that shit on. 2.5 hours later, it's like, yeah, thanks for having us, guys. Bye. You know, like they don't say shit. They're like, hey, what's up, Cleveland? You know. Yeah, String Cheese. I got to see those guys at Harmony Park a few years ago. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, that's some good shit. Switch over to Mr. Fun Guy and repost some stuff here. The biggest thing I'm looking for right now, as far for everybody watching out there, I got 21 people paying attention, kind of maybe, who knows. I think the biggest thing that I need, my goal or the reason why I'm doing this tonight and on Saturday and next Wednesday, and I'm gonna continue twice a week here, along with I gotta start adding some I gotta do a little bit more when it comes to spaces. The problem is the spaces require so much time during the day most of the time, and it makes it really tough to be able to figure out family stuff around that. So that's why you guys don't see me doing like an absolute ton of spaces. Otherwise, I'd be shouting this shit from the rooftop. Hole in my lip. Let's start. Let's do some reposts here real quick. You know, bookmark. That's key. Honestly, I feel like the bookmark is really what gets people to see stuff at some point, like algorithm wise. I mean, why not, right? I'll do a little bit of. So it'd be really cool to get Nick's eyes on what we're doing. Definitely have to make sure I pay attention. Excuse me. And see, this is the kind of stuff I like to kind of go through and do here and there. And I figure part of what I wanted to do tonight is, since we only get so many people that jump in and are willing to type !play so they can win an NFT. So far it's just Tim. But if you want to play, you want to win an NFT, you type an !play while you're in the Twitch stream. Come check it out. I like to run marble games and give away NFTs. That's what I do. That's what I do. On top of, there we go, Johnsy. There we go. Ah, there he is. There he is there. But yeah, the biggest thing that what I'm trying to do right now is I want to get eyes. I want, like, we've built it. It's live. There's nothing like this on Solana. Nothing like there's nothing that was created for everybody to use. Little Tito's for the drinky drinks here, for the hype, a little bit of hype juice. Whoop. Going old school, right out of the can. Don't need no ice. Fuck that shit. Oh, looks like I got a kiddo home. Ha. Hey, Hunter, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, puppies are gonna say hi, but that's okay. Nah, he just got home from work. A couple minutes early, good for him. But yeah, anyway, so what I was gonna say though is really where we're at right now is we have got the first cross-chain platform that lets you add any token or NFT. The Solana side, I think we just don't. I want to say, it's probably 2022 token 2022s don't work. Otherwise, absolutely, like all the NFTs, SPL tokens instantly can be added devless. You don't need to even ask me to push this shit live. That's the crazy part. You don't even have to ask me to push this shit live. The other side is on base, ERC20 tokens, right? That's the standard, the token standard for all EVM. The EV we've got an omni-chain ERC20 and the platform can read like all the different variations of it. It's just an ERC20. It's the same thing. It uses the same calls and everything and whatnot in order to be able to read it off the scanner and all that crap. So it's not like Solana where there's a bunch of different types of token formats and stuff. And there's two NFT formats. There's at least so far that I've found, it's the ERC 721s and 1155s. All three formats are fully compatible with the Clubhouse and connected through, fully connected and integrated on base chain. It's going to be so easy now for me once I'm done going through and cleaning up the last few little bits and pieces of what I'm doing, like quality of life stuff, making sure the mint's on point, because it looks like the mint isn't 100% on point. So just there's a couple tweaks I still have. Like, this is a public beta, but it doesn't change the fact that you can go, like, the level of complexity, like, you can go and not just chat in a global chat, but you can find the community that you want to chat with, that you want to talk to. You can add your community instantly, get your own chat room, and hang out. I'm working on getting it so so we've got an actual little filter, so you don't get stuck with, when we've got hundreds of projects. You can choose which ones are active, the all projects, or you could go through and just the ones that you're holding. But there's also search. I mean, get your, make friends. Like, I see the friends data is not working yet. But you like, make friends. Freaking start to. It's all about, like, bringing shit together and creating something that's not been done yet. Building it all and making it all function in one direction and pushing one way so everybody can use it. Like, this is fucking. Like, where was this when we were trying to get started? Like, this is what we wanted for. This is what we've been talking about for years, and it's live. And it's live. We've got the platform stats. Still has got some work to, the fee collections aren't fully functional yet. Total active projects, that's not true. It's more like 20 something, 30 something. So there's a few things just, to tweak, but this is correct as far as how many wallets have been connected to the platform since we opened up the project. This is how many staked NFTs we have between Solana and Base. So as you can see, these are different numbers between the two different chains. And you can kind of see, where some of the staked NFTs are from. A lot of it's this drip. These drip NFTs, and it's interesting because every 100 NFTs is supposed to be or was supposed to be a 0.1 soul, which every 1,000 was 1 soul. But I feel like we've had a lot of NFTs staked, and we haven't been getting paid for the NFT fees, the staking fees. So yeah, not 100% sure on that. I'm wondering where I went wrong somewhere on there. But I'll take a look. It's not the worst thing on the planet, if people are going to use the platform, then great, but a few hundred. I know Gob's got a few, like 4,000, so I do know that much. Man, we got 30 some people watching. So for those of you guys just getting here, the whole base chain expansion is live. Or if you'd rather use Solana, You're more than welcome to. It's that easy to switch back and forth. I've added some new updates to how the staking system kind of functions a little bit, and how everything kind of looks in general. As you can tell, we've got an active projects filter along with a my projects filter, all projects filter. It all kind of connects. But yeah, like, look at that. I mean, it looks pretty sexy, right? You know? Don't ignore that, please. Ignore that. Let me. Yeah, ignore that. That's ugly. I still have to fix the admin console. I haven't done that yet, but nobody else sees that but me. So, updated our featured projects a little bit. Starting to do a little bit more focus on our direct economy on Sol here. I'm also going to be changing some of this generic stuff up that we don't have, because I get a lot of questions. You know, when dice roll, when coin flipper, and honestly, if you go through and you look in our games, we do have a dice roll coin flip game that I'm creating, GMGN. This is gonna be a whole. I've got a whole plan for this game. I'm kind of excited for it. It's gonna take me a little bit of finagling, but I got some plans. Yeah, we got some people. So there are people watching. If you guys want to win an NFT, we're playing marbles. If you're on the actual Twitch side, just type in !play, and you'll have a chance to be able to play. Maybe for an OG reject this time. We got a couple people watching, you know. Maybe we'll do an OG reject. You know, a 20-sided die would be fun, and maybe I'll take one of those Draco dice NFTs that I got that, you know, is already rolling or whatever, and take that animation, pull it over, and port it into the, or, you know, maybe I'll reach out to Riot or whatever. I forget what he changed his name to, but maybe I'll reach out to dude from Draco now that I'm a full stack developer. And you'll be like, bro, I built it. What's up? See what he says. Maybe he's down to work together. I don't know. Riles. Yeah. What the hell? Like, I don't know if he's still doing stuff over there. It's been over a year since I've checked that, but I might have to stop in and do that again. I might have to do that. We got some reactions on things, eh? He's around in the overscale. Okay, cool. Alright, you guys, I need you to help raid this one. Just so you know, I'll post the link in. I'll post the link, but hang tight here. Too much spent on Celestials, too much spent on Founders Dice, too much. Good lord, I bought all the Founders Dice pretty much. Yeah, I had full sets of everything except for the blockchain one that gave you the in real life dice. I never really cared about the real life dice. I wanted all the rare collections and stuff, and yeah, partner dice. Yeah, I had way more than full sets of those. I had like some of those sets. I had like 10 full sets of partner dice. You know, like 20, 30. I mean, so those I had way too many dice. Way too many dice. Nope. They never made good on almost anything. I mean, they still don't have, like, the games that they pushed live still didn't work decently when I was trying to play them and stuff. Like, I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Bro base is paying a little bit of attention. Okay, cuckoo. Let's freaking go. Alright, I'm about that. So yeah, honestly, I think the biggest way. Oh, we got 27 people watching right now. Cool. 31 people on my side. That's neato. But what I want to say though is I think the biggest way we'll be able to see a real uptick in holders, not just on the reject side Solana wise, but across the whole platform, will be more of these regular events, more giveaways. Obviously, it's always fun to give stuff away. If people know how to even use Twitch, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do giveaways via live stream. Like, I see people watching, but it's not like people are actually interacting. So those of you who are hearing me right now, drop me a line. I mean, like, if you got questions, drop me a question. Feel free to hit me up, DMs, or reply to one of the posts that I've posted. If somebody wants to ask any questions or chat, the cool part of how I've got everything piped through my system here. So we got in holders chat, huh? Ooh, stacking bands.sol. No worries, Stack. I'll have to talk to that guy. Okay, yeah. There was some issues with that earlier. Alright, that was also earlier this morning too, so I'll have to reach out to this guy and the other guy. But I'm glad I saw that. It's crazy. That didn't show up earlier when I was looking in here, like when I posted this just a little bit ago, because this is right now, right? Like, I posted this an hour and a half ago. This was this morning, and it showed as like an unread, you know, that red thing, because they, yeah, or not, maybe that was showed red here. Yeah, it showed right here. That's just 10. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't see the GM chat over here, but I clicked in. I don't know why that wasn't showing when I came in here earlier. That's weird. Very weird. But yeah, like honestly, the biggest thing about what we're doing here is eyes. Like the more people start to see what we built, um, open offer. Um, I know I'm doing something as like a whole system with Unify, but for anybody who would like to, before I set an actual real price, which is going to be around that like 3 to 4 grand mark, maybe even closer to 5. I think I'm gonna do an offer for upfront. If anybody wants to drop to like $2,500, I'll do a whole white label staking solution system integrated for your project of the clubhouse. So the entire clubhouse white labeled to your community, even with a 20% kickback. Everything that comes in, 20% off the top goes right to your guys' project wallet. And then if it's Solana side, that's true. If it's outside chain wise, that'll be true after the 20%. So that's my upfront offer right off the top for you guys. Once I start working with Unify, those numbers are going to change and go up. That's, I'm just letting you guys know, because they're about to start pretty much reselling the platform for me, and helping me onboard communities and projects. So I don't have to sell it. So right now, like there's only a few people listening, and who knows if any of you guys are even, needing this kind of a service, but yeah, that's dope. Reject, adding the rejects to Empire to NFT. Oh, that's cool. You see that right there? You'll be able to swap OGs directly for Empire tokens, which will help people winning prizes and stuff like that. So if they win prizes off their platform, they can trade them back for Empire versus flooring them, which will probably have me tossing more rejects back into that again. A lot of the ones that we've seen go back into circulation, I had put up for big Empire like initial kickoff or whatever you want to call it, bonds. I got a bunch of bonds that way. I want to say it was like 100 bonds or something like that. Yeah, for that too. It was a good trade, and that's part of the reason why we have such a solid. Oh man, I haven't even. There's so much. It's been almost 2 hours, and I've probably only touched on maybe a quarter of what I've been working on for the clubhouse. I haven't talked about any of this is my Don for the Empire for my Omerta NFT. So like that's pretty badass. Yeah, it's I forget where I was going. My there's so much that we've been working on, or I've been working on. It's crazy to the point where it's like I almost need to do multiple segmented podcasts or something, and just like hyper focus on a specific piece of the clubhouse so I can deep dive into that one piece and not focus on anything else. Whether it's one of the games or anything else, like there's so much going on. I'll show you some cool stuff real quick for those of you guys who haven't seen yet. Um, I've been working really, really hard, and you see all uh, the stuff I've already pushed. Hype anyway. You've seen the stuff I've already pushed live on base, right? Like with chat and staking and this, that, and the other. Um, but what happens when I start building out things for empty headers, and we're able to play a Slither.io type game where the main concept of it is going to be you drop a buck, and that dollar pay in, your goal is to get up on that leaderboard as far as you can and stay, and try to maintain as high of a leaderboard score as you can, right? Um, but what if it's a multiplayer game? What if the game really doesn't ever end? What if, every 24 hours, every 1 week, it all resets and the payouts happen? Like the goal, the goal with this would be to give people something to compete against each other over and try to get as big of a pot that they can get. Now, I like this doesn't work. That's the magnet, and the magnet doesn't work, but the speed boost does. Shield works too. Let's see. So the shield works, and the speed works, but yeah, the other one doesn't. Anyway, so you can play this game forever, and when you die, your whole body dies, and it turns into things for them to eat, so he goes through and just ate all that up. He's happy. So yeah, like that's gonna be totally leaderboard heavy. Same thing with this. Now, what if you pay $1 every single time you want to play Dad Dash? Paperboy, it's a Paperboy style runner, right? But like the whole goal for this is to deliver coffee without tripping over all the other shit, without hitting the hurdles, without, and things change up and get difficult, and you're supposed to hit just the right colored house, and like there's blood when you get hurt, and you gotta. I didn't obviously get on the high score there, but leaderboard payouts could still make a game even more, like a lot more competitive. Similar to this kind of stuff, right? Where nothing fancy, but if you think about it, like I'm just getting started with what I can do, and I haven't even really gotten. No, I haven't even gotten started yet. This is all super simple stuff, right? But having a full buy-in leaderboard concept, like, what if you're able to sit and play Pac-Man in levels that got incrementally more difficult, larger, complex, different power-ups and boosts and bonus, like I can continue to add more and more and more to each game. I can keep it entertaining. I can make it to the point where people have a reason to keep playing, and that's the whole goal, right? Is to keep people engaged and to give you a reason. Even something as simple as show off your coloring book. Like the whole purpose of this is let's do this guy. So you upload your NFT, and I'm pretty sure it has to be within a certain type of a build that allows it to pull the line work out. But yeah, you confirm it, and like, how crazy is this? This is now obviously, as you can see, the whatchamacallit, the paint system is not properly set, which it is what it is. So obviously there's a lot that I do to fix, and touch this up and clean up the whole experience, that kind of thing. But the concept behind it would be for people to hang out, make their little art. You spend $1 and it goes to the system. There it goes. You save and submit, and you put your artist name in. You submit. Is it gonna let me? I don't think it actually works. Yeah, it doesn't work. But you vote on it, and person who wins at the end of the week gets 50% of the prize pot or something like that. 80% of the prize pot. I think I'm doing 80%. I have to double check my numbers for everything and how I'll run it. Like how much of each buy-in goes to the platform type thing. It might be 80%, might be 90%. That means like that when I say it goes back to the I should point out the goal is to give as much back to the players as possible. So if there's an 80%, it would be the prize pool gets the 80 or 90%, and then the 10 to 20% goes back to the platform to fund the building, rev share, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, I built the whole Galaga clone. I mean, pretty crazy. You don't have to do anything special. Don't have to press a button for this one. It's specifically meant for as much of a mobile optimization as I could make it, pretty much. And yeah, that's simple, easy peasy, nothing fancy. And then honestly, probably my favorite game is this guy right here. I'm a huge fan. I used to play this game. Oh, Betty White, you leave it. I used to play this game on my grandparents' arcade machine, like way back in the early 90s. And like even in the late 2004 or 2008, they had this. Oh my god! Yeah, they had this game. It was connected to an original. Oh motherfucker! It was connected to an original Mario, where like the Mario 1, and I think it had the like the plumber's variation behind it, But yeah, so like there's so much, like the control responses are super, like it's super responsive. Solid freaking game. And if you got a leaderboard and there's money involved, people are gonna get competitive, is my hope. And what if I just offer, a $100 prize up front? So you're only putting $1 in to try to win that $100 prize. But then, you know, leaderboard adds to the prize pool, and everybody's happy. Um, so like, I got ideas. You know, hopes and dreams and thoughts behind it all, and all that's going to get integrated to the platform here. Now that base is live, and once I'm done cleaning up a little bit, I'm going to be able to work on game integration on one side, on this hand, and then on the other hand, I'll be able to work on a whole level of reskin and a whole level of a whole different level. It's like it's gonna be pretty bonkers, you guys. So yeah, that's where that's all at. I feel like we're not gonna get anybody else that's gonna want to jump into this game though. So, um, let me do I'll do a bot to one of you guys, huh? Now, really quick before I go any further, and because I'm gonna be wrapping up here shortly anyway. It's already almost 11 o'clock. We have the IPFS issues for a few of our collections, and it is being worked on. I promise. The NFT storage or NFT.storage or something like that. It all used to be ran through Launch My NFT, used to use that for everything, and it's all shut down, and yeah, you know, shit happens. But I've still got the art, and we still have all the metadata, so at that level, all it really takes is for me to go through, rebuild the art, and rehost it, and then update the metadata, and then update, push all that back on chain, like update all those NFTs. Luckily enough, I'm a developer now, and and I do have Uniki, who's been helping me with a lot of stuff over on that side. But now, like I said, now that I've gotten the big issue with base taken care of, the issue, but the big expansion with base taken care of, I'll do some tweaks, figure out, clean up a few things, a few small things here and there, and then yeah, it'll be a mixture of building out that whole reskin and updating some game stuff and just building out all these other features and fun. Like, just I'm excited, taking care of the Clubhouse cleanup and collection cleanup and Discord cleanup, and like I'm gonna be able to start getting some shit done. So, yeah, which it's needed. It's been needed, that's for sure. Last chance, guys! ! Play. You got a chance. I'm gonna be giving away a rejected bot. Is what I think I'm gonna do. A bot. I've got a few of them, so there's only 420 bots. There's over 5,000 though. Jeez. All right, you guys. We'll go for it. Let's say the bot will go to the person who, if you die first, or you come in last, or next to last, because excuse me. Oh, that's crazy. It pulled my Discord tag. Ha. That's bonkers. But yeah, if you it's pretty much whoever comes into last place outside of me. I don't count. I never count. I never count. I can't win my own prizes. Oh man, but no. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I would really encourage, request, say pretty please. with all the hopes and the thank yous and the thank yous preemptively. Spread the word. Go over to the to our main X account, pretty please, and share out my, at the bare minimum, share out my pinned post. Take a few friends. Let your communities know, the other communities that you're in. Let your, like John Z, let some of the OGs know what we're doing over here. Like, especially if people have some funds, I'm willing to do, build the clubhouse out as a whitelist for hire. That's what I'm gonna be doing here for Unify up, first. So it's time for people to see what we've done. Time for the other the OGs that used to support us and stuff. It's time for everybody to see what we built and come back, and it's full circle time. Yeah, I've done a lot of support for figure out communities to target. Exactly. It's like I feel like we've supported so many communities and other projects and partners over the years. Like reaching out to some of the OGs to get them on board, get them back on board. That kind of thing. Let's see who got this. John Z. Look at that, brother. Way to go, man. There we go. There we go. But yeah, so I think that's about all I got for you guys tonight. Make sure you go through and definitely check out our platform right here, goclubhouse.io. Yeah, check out what I built. It's live. We've and right now the only way you can get our new cred token is through. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. The website's pretty, like, it's pretty fast, huh? So what? The only way, there's two ways you can do it. One, through staking. One of the current projects we got live. That's not technically live yet. That's just to tease you guys about a Pixel Rejects collection in the near future, distant future, whatever. But remember, anybody can add their own project. I gotta fix that other one though. But anybody can add their own project to the clubhouse. But yeah, so through staking, or you can win some through playing Rejected Idol. I didn't even get into this today. Like, this is what I mean. Like, there's so much to the clubhouse. The crazy part is you can use your golden collection. I've got my NFT, and it should. I've worked really hard to make this motherfucker work. Nice. And then you might have to do a refresh. It's not working. Alright, I'll have to figure that out and see why that's not working out, because I had it working. Bitch. I had that working before I pushed it live. I wanted to make sure it was working. Or before I tagged everybody, I wanted that to be working. So pisses me off that something else I did broke that. But it allows you to claim my reward. Oh, really? How is that causing me issues now? Is it back to the... Huh. Interesting. It must have something to do with the wallet Well, that shouldn't have. Man, I've been working on this shit all day. Ah, see, a little bit of kinks and tweaks I need to make. I wonder if that's on the soul side too. See, the crazy part is I can do this. Nope, that works on soul side. Yeah, but honestly, John Z, like communities that we should target, I'd say are stuff like the old um like the Diamond Investment Group or Royal Ties. The ones where people the projects took a shit. There might be some still good investors or community members, core people. Um, really like founders that might not be full founders anymore. Disgruntled DGOD holders. Like, honestly, like pretty much any community that's been on the outs, NFT communities that have been on the outs, um, ones that are just started, like every NFT community, like anything on Soul or Base at this point, in my opinion, is live. It's just it's open game. Live game. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, there's a lot of money put into some of those, huh? Damn. I suppose. I mean, even outside of that, I mean, all the better reason though. Like, even if they don't have a ton, our floor price is like $3, like less than $3 right now for an OG reject. Um, just saying, like it might be worth it for them, especially since there's nowhere really for us to go is up, and we've just launched our tech. We've stealth launched the foundation for Web3 to be able to use unconditional utility with no dev needed for integration. Like, I feel like this is revolutionary for the entire industry, and it's literally just a point of time from here on out. I mean, that's the suitor people who are the smaller fish, get into it before the big fish do. That's really where it's at. Like we're free. We are free right now, across the board. These founders passes, man. If we get even a few white labeled platforms, clubhouses ordered, and we have regular community usage of these things, that's rumbles, that's staking, that's all sorts of stuff. That's funnels. That still funnels back into us. Like, it's a win-win-win-win. They get cheap dev work. We get lifetime microtransactions. Like, it's a win-win-win situation. People don't get screwed over and hit with too high of fees for basics, basic universal utility, and projects don't need to come out tens of thousands of dollars. So we're trying to change. I'm trying to change the game. This project, like the rejects, we are trying to change the game and how we approach onboarding of new communities, new users, and hopefully outside Web3 users. I mean, Jesus, imagine once I push live the ability to make purchases on this platform with just a credit card. Because I add SSO and everything and full authorization to that section of the system and allow people to not have to worry about crypto at all. Right? Like I got some crazy ideas as to how to give people some incentives to continue using stuff more and more, and I got Clubhouse passes coming. I've got Pixel GMers, 400,000 NFT mint coming. We've got the Clubhouse Cred token that is officially live now, and I'm just explaining to you guys the only way to get it at the moment is through either staking or playing the game, which is through marketing. I've got to add more to this because that tokenomics it didn't take all my information when I built that part of it. My agent didn't build it all out like it was supposed to, and I thought I updated that. So, but yeah, like there's so much to to unpack. There's just not enough time in the day. So with that, I'll leave you guys on all that hype. Check out the platform. You can read all the information yourself. You can send your friends that way yourselves. You can repost our tweets. I might have to double check the mint for the rejected mutations now that I'm thinking about it out loud, because I haven't tested that since I pushed it live, but you just never know. But yeah, consider this live open beta. There will be some bugs. I apologize. But I'll be going through and cleaning it up over and over again throughout the next couple days, making sure it works. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Much love, everybody. Mr. Fun Guy out for the night. Those of you who won your prizes, make sure to double roll John Z. I've got yours, I think, saved in a pin. I am Tim2. Drop me your wallet in chat, in Discord or something, or in DMs. I appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. See you guys Saturday. Peace for now.